use it.
Good old CAK-ORD or whatever it was. Oh, I have my... Did I turn my audio on again? This preview keeps turning back on by itself. It's like... Goodness. Alright, so, Nukes, are you gonna be... Seb and Nukes, are you gonna be chatting with me? I guess Windu is just gonna be quietish.
I got too much going on to
Yeah.
do it, to focus on it.
You probably have a lot of chat stuff, whispers, yeah?
Yeah.
So bottom team went Plague, 5 int, 431 Koro, 431 RB, and range brigade. Blue went, I don't know, speed Koro.
Yeah.
Candies, Plague, cheese pump because two side on bottom. Raven went TMP, frigate went range, and sideline of Vika went black also.
Oh, this is such a European comp from the red team.
So I don't know why they didn't went back on mid, or why bottom didn't went pushing as they could. They could have owned that.
Overlord.
Yeah, and Koro gonna have hard job now. Koro might die if he still fight. Okay, top ship will die also if they cut.
Ooh, they are gonna.
Yeah,
Good time there.
hard time for Shorty now. But he will be saved. He will be saved. No problem.
User left your channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they will be able to push now. Bottom will be able to push.
Our Braven saves the day once again.
Yeah, if the Dread had not taken as much damage, they would have been able to hold that position.
Yeah, the Dread is explosive charge, so he wants to be dealing damage. He doesn't want to be tanking all day. Kind of surprised he didn't get in a little bit below the frigate as he was coming in, so that he could drop those charges a little bit easier. I think he was a little bit too still toward the middle. And so now the game is lagging.
Think so?
I'm really hoping that's not an observer, but there's no way to tell right now.
Yeah, you guys are experiencing that too?
Yeah, all. Okay, then I leave.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably have observers leave, I guess. Hopefully my Twitch isn't still lagging as bad as it was earlier.
Game resumed.
Well, it seems like it's better. So JJ Beast looks like he had the highest farm here.
Yeah, even with the push they did early on, they didn't capitalize any farm on that.
Yeah, it's... And I don't know what he... Yeah, JJ just got some mutas. He didn't come out with any big spell here. Yeah, both Ovies just picked up one shot on the mutas. And a little bit of range.
Destroy went 5 armor, and he's 25% leaking damage. Kuro went some shield and 2 lasers at 5-minute mark. Maybe not the right thing to do at only 5 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of their ships kind of picked up these farming upgrades.
Frigate went missiles. That is nice. Nice. And OV went to farm. 2 meter to farm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Both OVs went to Muda.
So the thing the Arbiter should do now is clock dodge the black. The Raven should go EMP and Matrix to Matrix the blasts, and the OV needs to siphon the Deathstroke so he cannot do shit.
Yep.
OG
Then
had
frigate-
gotten a really nice EMP off on both the frigate and the Raven.
Yeah, and once he gets that EMP off, he can then kind of dive in and try to get a good Seeker off. Though it looks like it timed out just the last second there.
Ooh, and another nice E EMP.
Yeah, but they took some plagues there that time. And Curvo doesn't even have enough to pick up EMP, or no, he has EMP, but I guess he's gonna want to get.
Bottom Destro has a hard job against Synth right now. Like he has no more energy and the carrier doesn't even have any damage. So he will need to take Boom Boom and lasers.
Both Overlords picked up Antenna. Walsh is just upping his rockets.
That double antenna is not needed.
Al's started upgrading the damage on his charge. So now it's up to 1860. And the Colossus picked up 2 OBS. Interesting. Meanwhile, Saranja has gotten a huge amount of farm. Yeah, Saranja, the carrier, has 900 minerals right now. So they're going to probably go back as safely as they can so they can spend their minerals here. They have a 300 farm advantage, so they can safely go back without feeling like they're going to be down on farm at that point.
Yeah, it doesn't appear like there's any deny on the blue side as far as that carrier goes.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, they don't have Lance yet. And
Yeah, they have Lance and Boom Boom against that Interceptors. But that is not very much. And they have nothing. Oh yeah, they have only PDDs against scouts. So carrier is a good ship. Bottom
Saranja,
one, Swarm Command.
15 ints.
They're not even going to try and hold them at base, they're just going full back.
I mean, yeah, because the Arbiter was fed, right? So the risk is they would, if they missed an imp, they would get risk of stasis, torp. But that is not what the red team got. They got Ion and Cloak. I wish the upgrades tab was a little bit neater. Like, it takes up about half the screen. A little bit much.
Yeah, what do you think would be a good upgrade for the blue team to get right now in order to counter perhaps those two support ships that they have?
Well, I feel like Curvo's gonna need Blackout sooner rather than later. Well, he's gonna need to prioritize either Blackout or PDD, right? It kind of depends on whether he's expecting Saranja to pick up scouts earlier or whether he's gonna stay on ints. But against the ints, he's gonna want Blackout, and just generally because there's the 2 support, so he needs some way to break up the double support invincibility of the mid. And yeah, I feel like at least one of the O's might have thought about maybe picking up Siphon, but they are both on Psyblast Plague. So it looks like they're looking for this really strong damage so that they can kind of... It definitely makes sense for Yoda to pick up Psyblast against Shorty on the side lane to me, because he needs to have some way to threaten the frigate so that they can push there without just having it be really awkward. Oh, wow. Shorty at 4,000 taking... Oh, taking creep damage down to 3,000.
Here we go now. 25 level of interceptors will just scare the Raven, and the whole team will need to go back. Every time the Raven is aimed, the whole team needs to protect him.
Well, I think that Saranja doesn't have Plasma Surge yet, so it's really just the Ents. He has Warp in so he can keep spamming the Ents, but he doesn't have... Oh, there goes the Plasma Surge. Shield amount increased by 25%.
Very nice. If they don't find a way to counter these interceptors, they're going to have a tough time dealing with this carrier.
Yeah, though, I mean, if you're looking, Yoda really threatened Shorty quite a bit on the side lane. Like, if... I almost feel like Yoda could have... It would have been risky, but if he had managed to pick off the frigate on the side lane, that could have...
That's why they're changing now. The frigate have easy job to fight the Destro. And look at that carrier. The OV cannot do any shit against that carrier.
Yeah, they need to keep... Yeah, what do they even put in the side lane against the carrier at this point?
The Koro with Lens, or the Destro with Boom Boom, right now. The only choice.
Yeah, so actually Els needs to stay in the same lane as the carrier, despite only having the two lasers. Because,
LSD is needed. LSD, the Destro needs to stay on that sideline against the carrier. LSD needs to warp as much as the carrier, but he cannot. The carrier can warp all the time.
It looks like Moby is doing a really good job keeping the cloak on right when OG needs to deny energy.
yep. Yeah, Curvo can keep dropping the imp, but it really becomes a hassle to have to imp every time there's a cloak up.
That is Cloak Dodge and Matrix Dodge the blast. There's easy job.
Well, Yoda at least has the side lane, because everyone is in the mid right now, but... Oh wow, El is pushing down on Shorty. So he's gonna get fed back and stormed as he comes out. This could be a little bit dicey for Els. Looks like he's gonna get out of it pretty safely, though. Well, the farm disadvantage of the blue team has drifted up to 900, and it is starting to approach 1,000. Once they are 1,000 farm down, it's going to be really a mess trying to come out of it. Saranja with Vortex now as well. Plasma Surge and 22 Interceptors.
Yeah, I think the red team is about to gear up after this back to take one of the towers down.
Yeah, we have Saranja, who again has 900, but now Shorty, Wolf, and Moby each has 700, so they can get some good spells or damage to come when they come out. And on the blue team, you know, it's Wash and JJ Beast and Curvo, who are all really struggling for farm, even Alsaj. Most of the farm is on Ellis and Yoda. And so a underfed frigate against double support can be really kind of frustrating to play because you just...
So this might be the end of the Raven.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Ints are on. He got an imp off, but there's no way for him to
Yeah.
save himself.
Those ints are just way too strong.
No. It's just well used. No way too strong. Look, they could counter this. They could lance. They could boom boom. They could EMP.
Oh, and there's the
that's
vortex.
it. So they're gonna nuke, EMP, boom, tag.
And JJ Beast is gonna go down first,
And
but they're both gonna die.
And the Destro doesn't help. Why did he went there? Destro should have helped.
I mean, he wasn't gonna be able to do anything there.
Oh, he was going to kill both bots. No, look, he's fighting alone 5 ship. Siphon it, look, with Siphon, feedback, he's just, no, pity. Profile will die, and now DPS. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, rip. Yeah, I mean, it was okay for a while, but as soon as the Ints took off, it just seemed like they had a
I
hard
feel like
time.
the red team played it smart. They got their farm. They got what they needed to get. And at the end of the day, they really took control of that game.
A small mistake make the game.
I mean, our Brave and Colossus mid is just pretty strong as well. It's, you know, the Arbiter with the cloak was really making it hard for them to rotate out as well as they wanted to. So I think that the Arb Raven Colossus mid was a little bit of a stronger center than the Overlords floating between both sides.